Example 2. To select the rafting group, each of the 6 people chooses a letter. Okay? So that means they choose A, B, C, D, E, or F out of a bag. The letters are put in a bag, and 3 letters are drawn. You are A. And your two cousins are B and C. Okay? You and your 2 cousins want to be in raft 1 because it will be first in the river. Find the probability of each of the following. Okay? Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the first one. I'm going to copy our chart here, and I'm going to bring it so that we can look at it. Okay? Let me put it in here. All right, there it is. Let me move it down. Everybody all right? Okay, let's go down farther. Okay, I really need you to go down farther. Okay, there we go. All right, now, let's see. Here are the 20 combinations, right? In the first one, they say, all 3 of you are selected for raft 1. So what combination would that be? What combination is that, Pace? A, B, and C. Now, we said that there are 20 possible combinations. How many of those combinations have A, B, and C in them? Harry? 1. Just 1. So what's the probability? How do I write the probability for A? CB? 1 out of 20. Perfect. All right? I'm using my chart. Now that doesn't mean A doesn't equal that. The answer to A is 120. Let's look at the question for B. B says, you are selected for raft 1. Well, wait, what's my letter, Reagan? What's my letter? It said, or U. A is, all right. Well, how many of these combinations have A for raft 1? Maggie? 10 of them. So what's the probability, Paris? It's 10 out of 20, which equals 1/2, which is what you just said. Excellent, Paris. Do you see how we're using the chart to figure out the probability?
Yeah.
You got a 1 chance in 2 that you're in the first one.
That's pretty good.
There's only a 5% chance that you and your 2 cousins are in the first one. 5 times out of 100. Okay? Let's think about C. C says, you are selected for raft 1, and your cousins are not. How many of the combinations has A, but doesn't have B or C? How many of those do we find, Sarah?
10.
Is it?
20.
Well, let's see. It can't have B or C in it, so that's going to be 8. It's going to be 9 and 10. Is that right? So you said 3 over 20, is that right? Is that what you said? Perfect. 3/20ths, which means there's a 15% chance that you are in the boat, but your cousins are not. Okay? Let's look at the last one here. I love this stuff. Your cousins are both selected for raft 1, but you're not. Okay. Well, how many combinations have B and C but not A? Well, right, because your cousins are B and C, and you're A. So how many have B and C but not A? Maggie, do you know? This one does, right? Let's see. 3. Only 3 of them have B and C but not A. So there's... The first one has A in it, right? Yeah. Okay. Does everybody see how we did that?
Yes.
Excellent job. Let's look at the next example.